Physical fitness is an integral part of a healthy and happy life, always, but especially now, as consistent exercise contributes to a hearty immune system. Health and fitness clubs are therefore more important than ever. And Julie invited Paul Baldrate, VP and General Manager of Plymouth Fitness, on to talk about how they've adapted to safety precautions and the need for social distancing in the club. Julie?
Paul Baldrate, it's so nice of you to join us today. Thank you.
My pleasure. Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. So you're currently the VP and the General Manager of Plymouth Fitness. Can you tell me a little bit about Plymouth Fitness, how long it's been around, how long you've been there, etc.?
Sure. No, I'd be happy to share that. Believe it or not, Plymouth Fitness has been here since 1979. That's 42 years, and we're proud of that. There aren't a lot of businesses that have been around that long, never mind just health clubs that have been around that long. It started as a racquetball club, and longtime Plymouth area residents will remember it as the name Game Point. And, over the years, it's evolved and kind of morphed into what it is today. 42 long ones.
Wow.
And I've been here for 31 of them.
Wow. So
Yeah,
you've
pretty-
seen a
pretty
lot
much
of
the only-
changes in the fitness industry. Absolutely.
Yeah, pretty much the only job I've ever had.
Okay. Good for you. There's not many people that can say that anymore. What ways has Plymouth Fitness had to adapt to the incredible changes that have happened because of COVID-19?
Yeah, that's how much time do we have? That's a long
Yeah, I'm
answer.
sure. Can you bullet point them?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, like lots of other highly customer-facing industries, like restaurants and retail, health clubs and gyms have really had to pivot to deal with COVID-19. Specifically, like everybody else, it's the sanitation, it's masks, social distance, limitations on capacity. Although yesterday we were able to increase to 40% capacity from 25 because the COVID-19 numbers are moving in the right direction in our state. So that's kind of been some of the mandates that we've had to deal with. But really what's, the most challenging is just the information that maybe isn't being shared with the public, regarding health clubs and their risk in terms of COVID-19. And that's true not just in Massachusetts, but across the country. For the states that do share the data as far as where transmission is coming from in businesses, and Massachusetts is one of those states that shares it. Every Thursday, they release the report and anyone can go online and view it. Health clubs are always at the very bottom, if not the lowest, in terms of where COVID-19 is being transmitted. In terms of businesses out there in the community. And that's really not being talked about. The media and the government doesn't really share that. So, there's put some fear into people when it may not really be founded because of the mitigation steps that health clubs are forced to take to operate.
Right. I think probably one of the things is that people associate health clubs with you are sitting there and you're huffing and puffing and you're working out really hard, and a lot of it is aerobic exercise. And so but if you're keeping social distancing and if you have a good HVAC system, which I'm sure you do, then you can mitigate some of those factors, obviously.
Absolutely. And in Massachusetts, that is mandated. So cardiovascular equipment, things like treadmills and stair climbers and rowers and bikes and things like that are literally mandated to be 14 feet apart from each other while people are also wearing a mask. And that's the strictest in the country. Most other states are 6 feet, but Massachusetts is 14 feet. And we fully support our industry, and the state supports everything that we need to do, and we always fully comply to be safe for the people that that want to stay healthy and want to stay exercising. And we want to remind people that it's not just cardiovascular exercise that you can do. There's lots of other activity that doesn't involve what we think of as heavy breathing,
Right.
whether it be strength training or stretching or yoga classes or Pilates activities. So, just because someone might not feel comfortable with doing cardiovascular exercise doesn't mean they can't find another activity to do that will
Sure.
help them to feel comfortable.
Sure. Now, I've noticed on your website you have free little short videos that you share with people to
Yeah.
probably try to keep them going during this time. How have your members adapted to this? What has been their reaction?
Yeah, so we call our members and our clients Plymouth Fitness Nation, and they have been fantastic. When all this started, March 17th, really supportive of us. It blows us away the amount of customers that continue to support us financially, but also by being here, by physically coming here and being with us, but also they're now with us virtually. So, when this first started in the summer, we had a wonderful team of instructors that at home were recording workouts that we would pump out to Plymouth Fitness Nation and keep them moving and keep them active and keep them with the instructors that they're familiar with and that they love. And that's really continued. It's continued in a more formal endeavor, I guess, by use of more sophisticated software and more sophisticated tools to give people an option to exercise at home or in another place other than in the club. And of course, you're seeing that, across the world, with, lots of, businesses like Peloton and Zoom classes. So it's not just Plymouth Fitness that's doing it. That's the way members and people have adapted as part of the pandemic. Lots of our customers aren't on the same schedule that they were on before this.
Right.
They may not be working in an office anymore, so they might be working from home. The kids aren't going to school in some cases or sometimes, so they've got a lot to juggle right now. And with keeping health and fitness a priority, we need to help them to make it part of their lives, and we understand that might not always be coming to the facility. It may be an online resource that helps them. Yeah.
Now, speaking, you were saying Peloton and things like that. There have been so many new inventions that have come out. I know, like the mirror type activities.
Yeah.
All kinds of new. I just saw one for like downhill skiing. There's just a million different things now you can purchase to work out at home. Do you think that's a trend that will go away and people will come back to wanting to be in a gym environment where they have camaraderie?
Yeah, so I don't think it's a trend that will go away, but I think it's a trend that will kind of evolve. And what we're finding in the other people in the industry that we talk with really are looking in the future for what's called a hybrid model. So it's likely that people will exercise at a facility like a place like Plymouth Fitness or a YMCA or a yoga studio, but that they also may do some activity with a service at home, whether it be Peloton or Mirror or something that, or for our clients, something that we can provide through Plymouth Fitness. In the overall goal of our industry is to just get people exercising regularly. And if everyone's doing it, whether it's at a health club or a gym or a Y or with Peloton or with Mirror, then everything elevates. And that's great. The more people that are taking a regular approach to their exercise routine is better for all of us. And, we want to support people however they choose to get their exercise.
Because, and my final question to you, obviously, is especially during these past, 12, 15 months, there's been so much stress on people. Can you just double down on the value of exercise to help people in their overall health, but especially in their mental conditioning and their ability to handle stress?
Yeah, for sure. one of the sad statistics, or actually two of the sad statistics as a result of COVID-19 in our industry so far, is in general, people are exercising less. It's become more of a challenge for them to get to their health club or gym, to fit it in with Peloton or Mirror and to balance everything. And so far, almost 20% of health clubs across the country have closed. They're out of business. They're not operating. So there's just less opportunity for people to exercise. As a result, we're seeing increases in stress, increases in diabetes, increases in hypertension. Of course, it's not all part of not exercising. It's lots of other health and lifestyle factors. But what COVID-19 is teaching us in our industry is a very important lesson, and something that we've all already known. Exercise is important for our health. But when we really dig into what's happening with COVID-19 and the people who suffer the most with COVID-19, oftentimes, actually the majority of times, are fighting some other health issues. Mm-hmm. So when we come out of this on the other end, people are going to need to really make regular exercise part of their new normal, because we're learning firsthand, day in and day out, when those numbers come to us from the state and the nation on what's happening with COVID-19, how part of how fitness can help.
Right.
And it's really an important point that you're asking, an important point that you make. We as people, as humans, we want to be with other people.
Right.
And a lot of us aren't able to do that. We're with that small circle of friends and family, and a health club or a gym or even Peloton is a way to be with another community of like-minded individuals, and that's good for our mental fitness, our spiritual fitness. Fitness isn't just physical. It's important that we get it from mental and spiritual as well.
Right. Great points made today. Thank you so much, Paul. We appreciate you being here today, and we'll see you again soon, I'm sure.
All right, Julie. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.
You too. Back to you, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Julie and Paul. To learn more, visit PlymouthFitness.com.